Hey guys, Josh Winfield here. It is June 30th, 2018. Exactly 1 year since my first spinal surgery. And I'll tell you what, mate, I'm doing so much better than I was doing a year ago. I'm training hard, trying to get that functionality back to what it once was.
She just lost to someone who has cancer in their spine.
It's been a really fascinating experience learning how to walk again. Kind of like what a toddler would go through, but you're more kind of consciously aware of what's happening to you. It's been challenging, but at the same time, it's been very enjoyable. I'm very glad to be back hiking. This is my hike I did a week ago, my first hike that I've done in a year and a half since becoming sick. And man, I had such an enjoyable time exploring Mother Nature and hiking through the trees. It was a 10-kilometer hike, 5 there, 5 back. It's called the Hoodoo Trails in Banff. For someone in my physical condition, it was a bit much. I struggled and struggled, but I'm very glad that I did it. It's just such a beautiful place, Banff. Where I live, Calgary, Alberta, Canada, it is just majestic. It's a treasure trove, just amazing, wonderful adventures that you can go on almost whenever you want. It's definitely worth the visit, mate. Banff, the Rockies, it's just an unbelievable place. So anyone from Australia, mate, if you get the time, definitely put it on your list. You can see here I've got a bit of a gut. I've actually put on 30 kilos since becoming sick. That has to do with my inability to exercise, losing functionality below the waist twice, and even when I'm recovering, you can do almost no physical exercise. And also, I'm on a lot of cortisoic steroids over the past year, and that has contributed significantly to gaining weight. But as you can see, I'm trying real hard to get back to the condition I once was in. You can see me here rubbing my sweat from my bald head on the coal. I'm doing that because I am a little bit evil. This is definitely my favourite picture from the hike. It's got a wonderful, majestic appeal to it. Kind of reminds me of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, when Harry, Ron, and Hermione escape the bad guy from the wedding and end up in the woods. And Hermione puts that spell on Harry to make him unrecognisable. I'm back at work. Gee, I'm very grateful to be back at work. I'm in my lab doing some science and shit. Definitely not cooking any meth. I very much value that my ability to get back to work. I'm very happy that I got there. I'm playing a bit of tennis. I'm god awful at it. My movement is atrocious. But every time I do play, which is every week, I'm getting noticeably better and better and better with my movement. I'm just using this as a tool to get my functionality back, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it. I love spending time with my family when they come visit me, and as well as when my friends come visit me. I just have the best time. I feel very blessed, and I value the relationships that I have and the life that I have very much so. You can see here just getting some chemotherapy. I've done 10 months of chemotherapy, which is the original protocol. It's been pretty intensive. But my doc actually just added another month and a half because I'm handling it really well. And he wants to try and get that cancer down to a really small size before the 6th and hopefully final surgery. It's going to be a pretty technical surgery, a pretty major surgery. A lot of elements involved in it, and if that goes well, probably going to do that surgery about 2 months. It could mean really good things for me going forward. This is my chemotherapy regime. So I do the red cycle, and then 3 weeks later I do the blue cycle. Then 3 weeks later I do the red cycle, and I just repeat that for a year. The red cycle is cyclophosphamide, doxorubicin, and vincristine. I get that injected into me over 4 hours, and then 3 weeks later I do the blue cycle, etoposide, and ifosfamide, and that actually is actually over 3 days, 8 hours each day, so 24 hours all up. It's pretty long, that one. I really appreciate everyone who's followed me through this journey and supported me, and who constantly messages me on Facebook to see how I am and offer kind words and tell me that they're on my side, and all these things. I really do value that. All this money that is donated to this GoFundMe page goes towards finding a cure for this Ewing sarcoma cancer. We're $500 off the $10,000 target. I really would like to contribute to reducing the suffering around this cancer. It's so brutal and so deadly and affects young children, young adults, and it would mean a lot to me to help in some way. Thanks for supporting me, guys. Thanks for constantly being on my side. I really value it. Love you all.